Welcome back to Game Set Bet. I'm Sarah Pararia, joined by my lovely co-host Crina Mustafa, and there has been so much drama in the last 24 hours of Wimbledon. First off, let's start with the men. Felix is out.
Yeah. I don't think any of us saw this coming. Clearly, we both had him as our dark horse at the tournament. We had him as the one who could beat Novak. Then he falls in four to Cressy, which Cressy is a hard opponent. Like I said that earlier this week. And so it's very sad. Obviously, in the first round, it's kind of, with his results going into the tournament, it's not what we would have thought. But yeah, I was very, very upset to see that happen yesterday.
I think especially as Canadians, he was kind of the one that we were all holding on to because he's the one that's been doing, much better than Shapo, Bianca, Layla. So I definitely think it's a little bit sad for Canadian fans. I'm also kind of wondering now with, as we spoke about yesterday, there's been so many, as I said, heavy hitters that have came out of the tournament. Is there something to say about this ranking system and maybe tennis players don't feel as, motivated to play in this tournament? I know playing on grass is obviously the most difficult as well, but there's something in me that's like, we've lost a lot of really big players in like only the first couple days.
Yeah, it feels like they aren't even that upset when they lose. Like I was watching, I forget who it was. I think it was maybe Herbert Hurkacz when he lost, but they kind of went to the net handshake. He didn't really seem too dejected about it because he's already lost whatever points he had to defend from last year. And so I guess the only thing is money wise. So it's very interesting. This feels like it's the rain at Wimbledon feels like it's like the mood of the entire tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. But there was a Canadian who won yesterday in Shapo, who, we both said our piece about him. A little bit untrustworthy, not sure what to expect with him with his inconsistency in play. But he ended up winning.
Yeah, that's right. He did go 5 sets, but he did go through. And I know maybe we should be writing an apology card.
Maybe.
He may be speaking at the right time here. Just like last year when he made it to semifinals, maybe he's willing to go another run again. Maybe we had the wrong ATP Canadian player at the top of our rankings.
Yeah.
Shapo has a way of surprising us sometimes. And like I've always said, like his potential is really great. So he just kind of needs to hunker down and focus on the little things. Maybe he can do that now and peak at the right time. He has a good chance now that a lot of heavy hitters are going out.
Yeah, absolutely. 5 sets obviously isn't ideal in your first round, but he's going to go up against Nakashima, who also went 4 sets. So dragged his out a little bit longer too. But what are we think Shapo's going to...
I think this one will go the distance too. Nakashima is a really talented young American player, and I think, with Shapo going 5 sets in the first round, I'm afraid we might see another one. And I know we like to do the safe side here on Game Set Bet with taking the distance, but I really, really, truly think that 5 sets is the right bet here.
Yeah, so we're going to take this game to go to 5 sets at plus 250. Next up, we have we do actually have Kyrgios and Krajinovic, which I think actually is going to be one of my favorite games to watch tomorrow because, Thursday's matchup, because I think this game is two of the, bigger guys going up against each other. And obviously Kyrgios is so fun to watch because he's such a hothead. And I know he's dramatic, but it's entertaining.
It already happened in his first round matchup, so I'm 100% sure that we are going to be seeing that again, which is why I also think this might go to 4 sets at plus 175 here. But yeah, Kyrgios never ceases to like entertain us. I feel like I know people are very like controversial about whether or not they like his antics. I for one find he can go too far sometimes, but for the most part, I just laugh because what else can you do?
No, I think exactly. Have a little fun with it. And finally, we have Tsitsipas, who's probably one of the favorites at this point, considering half the big leaders are out. So he's going to go up against Thompson, and you can. We're going to go with this match also going 4 sets.
Yeah, it's very hard to find like good plus value bets with people at this point because they're very heavily favored. I know Tsitsipas is very heavily favored in this match. So I think no player is a superhuman. So I think 4 sets is actually a pretty good bet to take here at plus 187.
Yeah, so lots of great ATP tennis tomorrow, and we'll probably see Kyrgios' head fall off at one point.
Yes.